Hi everyone, welcome back for another whiskey review. Now for this particular review, I'm actually 4 days late. I had done a couple of the reviews with whiskies distilled in my birthday in 1984 to celebrate my 40th birthday, but things for me on Friday and Saturday leading up to the actual birthday got very hectic and I just couldn't find the time to sit down and savor these whiskies. And on my actual birthday on Saturday, I just didn't want to drink these particular whiskies because I did want to take the time to drink them by themselves and sort of try and understand what they're a bit about. And I guess to savor them because they are tiny samples. So they've come out of the same box of 1984 distilled samples I had ordered from the Old Alliance Bar in Singapore. And they sent you this beautiful postcard of the lineup of particular whiskies. Now, it kind of worked with when I did the other silver seal, but this time I am doing a review of a 1984 distilled Benrinnes, bottled by Independent Bottler Silver Seal. Now, distilled in 94 and bottled in 2015. I made some notes here. 2015, aged in a single cask number 2268 and bottled at a very generous 56.6% ABV. Now, Benrinnes is a particular Speyside single malt I've drunk a lot of. I thoroughly enjoy the ex-bourbon cask 10 to 12-year-old Benrinnes that come from different independent bottler, in particularly the single cask. They've done a few different ones. And also enjoyed a 13-year-old Benrinnes, which they had further matured in a ex-Shiraz red wine cask. I was just sitting here, I just can't remember generally what very old Benrinnes I would have tried. I know for a fact I've tried a 27-year-old independently bottled quite a long time ago. But now it's time to get this little baby. I'm just trying to get every little bit of it in there. It's only 15ml sample, and I don't want to waste any. It's like these jars as well. Really love them. And they come with this big, solid, round covers. And I mean, I've had the samples for a good part of a year and a half, nearly 2 years, and they've kept really well. Right, let's see what this particular whiskey is like on the nose. It's quite oily on the nose. Waxy, yeah, let's say that. It's quite waxy on the nose. It's got a real heavy sort of smell to it. There's a bit of oak coming through as well. Just not as sweet on the nose as I expected, because a single ex-bourbon cask aged 10 or 12-year-old Benrinnes I've tried, they're quite juicy on the nose, quite lively, where this feels quite heavy. The oak is there. There's no spice. No, there's no spice. And just a tiny hint of honeyed sweetness. Oh, this is quite a mysterious dram. Maybe just a slightest hint of smoke. Not too prominent, just a slight hint of smoke on the nose. Just a hint of, it's a bit grassy. I don't want to say fresh cut grass, but definitely the smell you get when you wake up during autumn and come out and just, onto your fresh lawn. Oh, so good. So deep on the nose. All right, let's try it and see what's it like on the palate. Wow, it's so rich on the palate. The waxy character, oily character carries on the palate. There's just a gentle bit of smoke on the palate. The sweetness is just, wow, I'm just really drooling right now. That tiny bit of honeyed sweetness carries onto the palate. There's a bit of the oak as well. Very interesting whiskey compared to the Longmorn I tried the other night, which is another Speyside. And the sweetness of that was more tropical fruits, where this is more sort of that deeper character. The honey sweetness is there, but it's not too prominent. But there's that richness, that meatiness here. That was the word I'm looking for. It's just got a bit of oomph to it. It's got quite heavy on the palate. Wow. So that's what an old Benrinnes is like. Really good. It's really good. Do I really like it? Is it better than the Longmorn, which is one of my most favorite 84 samples I've tried now that I reviewed last? It's not quite up there, but I still like it. It's still way better than that Manachmore Saga. The dullness and just rubbish of that Manachmore. So definitely up there. Quite like it. I reckon something like this with a heavy meal, a big steak meal, or if you're eating a big lamb meal, this would really help. Just set the mood. Really, really good. Just reminding me of a really oaky, heavy Chardonnay wine as well. Wow. Really good whiskey. Oh, so I've got one more left to review out of this box, which I'm going to review next. You'll see come up shortly, which is a Caol Ila 22-year-old. All right. Benrinnes 30-year-old. Really, really good. That's all I've got to say about this particular whiskey. If you are liking the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the very near future for another whiskey review. See you later. Bye-bye.